Welcome back to the next episode of Wildlife TV. Dear viewers, in the previous video, we learned about the amazing animal parents, and in this video, Wildlife TV is here to introduce you to those extraordinary animal parents who are willing to sacrifice both their health and lives to secure the best for their offspring. Who are they? Let's find out. 1. Darwin's frog. Darwin's frog is a unique species when it comes to parental care in the animal kingdom. Despite its tiny size, ranging from only about 2.2 to 3.1 cm in length, Darwin's frogs display incredible self-sacrifice for their offspring. They go to extraordinary lengths in caring for and nurturing their young. After mating, the male frogs protect the eggs from danger by swallowing them one by one, depositing them in a pouch located beneath their tongue. This pouch is spacious and flexible, allowing the eggs to be safely transported from the throat to the lower abdomen. The tadpoles develop and are protected inside the male frog's body. Now, the male frog must remain vigilant against potential predators, as he guards numerous lives developing inside his body. When camouflage is no longer effective, Darwin's frogs employ a highly effective strategy called playing dead. They jump into the water, lie on their backs, and pretend to be dead. During this time, the frogs remain completely motionless, allowing themselves to float down the stream, leaving any pursuing predators bewildered and hungry. Darwin's frogs can play dead for up to 30 minutes, and when it's safe, they return to their normal state as if nothing had happened. At this point, inside the male frog's body, there is a lot of commotion. The eggs have transformed into fully developed froglets, complete with digestive systems and even their jaws. This is good news for the young frogs, but it comes at a cost. The internal organs of the male frog are distorted and altered to accommodate the growing froglets. It's a silent sacrifice, both physically and mentally, for the male frog. After 6 weeks, the male frog searches for a secluded spot and regurgitates each of its offspring, a challenging process. The tiny froglets see sunlight for the first time and begin their journey to independent life. For now, let's bid farewell to these incredible Darwin's frog fathers as we move on to the next remarkable species. 2. Suriname toad. The Suriname toad, scientifically known as peeper, is an aquatic species native to South America and belongs to the Pipidae family. They have flat, leaf-like bodies ranging in size from 10 to 20 km. Their main breeding season occurs during the rainy season. After pairing up, they engage in continuous mating over a 24-hour period. During each mating session, the female Suriname toad can lay anywhere from 60 to 100 eggs. The male toad meticulously fertilizes and places the eggs onto the back of the female, employing an extraordinary protective strategy. At this point, the female's back skin starts to swell, causing the toad eggs to sink beneath it. Subsequently, a membrane envelopes and covers the eggs completely. Over the next few weeks, the eggs transform into tadpoles and begin emerging from the female toad's back. Remarkably, with some other piper toad species, you can even witness the baby toads hatching from the mother toad's back. It's an extraordinary sight that might send shivers down your spine. These mother toads have sacrificed themselves for the safety of their offspring. 3. Giant water bug, Belostomatidae. Giant water bugs can grow up to 12 cm long, nearly the size of some of the largest insects in the world. They are carnivorous creatures. Once they capture their prey, they inject a potent saliva that paralyzes the prey and liquefies it, making digestion easier. Not only shrimp, but also frogs and even snakes can easily become a meal for these giant water bugs. Look at that! The giant water bug has won without much difficulty. Despite being formidable predators, giant water bugs are also exceptional fathers. During the breeding season, females actively seek out males to maintain their bloodline. After laying their eggs, they neatly arrange them on the male's back while the females depart. The male giant water bug carries the eggs on his back until they hatch into baby bugs. He can carry up to 150 eggs on his back. The male giant water bug alters its daily habits to provide the best care for its offspring. They can no longer fly because of the cluster of eggs on their back, and they typically reside in shallow waters to ensure enough oxygen for the eggs to hatch successfully. Furthermore, to protect the eggs, male giant water bugs hardly go hunting during the time they carry the eggs on their back. It's a remarkable display of self-sacrifice. 4. Three-spined stickleback. Three-spined stickleback primarily inhabit coastal waters, settling in the sea. However, during the breeding season, they move into brackish or freshwater. They can be found along the coasts of North America, Europe, and East Asia. Three-spined stickleback are known to build nests for shelter, protection, and breeding. From late April, males and females move from deep water to shallow areas. There, males select a territory and construct a nest. Males dig a small pit, then use a protein secretion to cement vegetation, sand, and assorted debris together to create a sturdy nest. Once completed, the males court passing females by dancing around the nest. Upon agreement, the female enters the nest and deposits 40 to 300 eggs per batch. During this time, males continuously nudge the females to stimulate the release of more eggs. Once the task is done, the male fertilizes the eggs and the female is expelled from the nest. Three-spined stickleback fathers are highly devoted to their offspring. They actively fan water to ensure adequate oxygen for the eggs to hatch. Throughout the egg development period, males ward off rival males and non-reproductive females. However, they may also seek out pregnant females to add more eggs to the nest. Interestingly, three-spined stickleback fathers are fond of nurturing their young to the point of readiness to steal fertilized eggs from other males. In fact, 30 of the eggs in three-spined stickleback nests originate from theft from other. Males care for the young until they hatch into juvenile three-spined sticklebacks, at which point the juveniles disperse, and the male either abandons the nest or refurbishes it for another reproductive cycle. As you can see, these animals have extraordinary and self-sacrificing reproductive and parenting methods. Don't forget to like, share, leave a comment, and subscribe to Wildlife TV to watch the latest videos. Goodbye and see you again.